here. And we're going to go ahead and start the challenge. If you have questions about how to do it, let me know and I'm happy to help.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and ask everybody to mute, and we will see you all in 30 minutes. Enjoy playing some Christmas music. Go ahead and drop in the chat how many tickets you earned. Let's see.
That's how many you earned today, right?
Yeah, today. Yeah, if we did all that you guys have earned, there would be hundreds. Great job.
How do you make 758 tickets in 1 hour?
No, that's that she had put how many she started with. So
okay. My computer is not helping.
Watch out for that, Evelyn. Let's see. Anne, hadn't you also earned quite a few tickets prior to today?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I hadn't started.
Oh, okay. You just
I
started.
only had 16. I was holding off.
Doesn't it put you in the Christmas spirit? I was like, oh, I feel like I need to put up my Christmas tree. Kudos to you who have already done that. Anybody have their tree up yet?
No.
No?
It's really late this year.
Yeah, us too. Hannah, I wondered if you could introduce yourself a little bit more to the group, like where you're from, when you started Piano Marvel, just a little bit about yourself.
Oh, hi. I'm Hannah. I think I'm with Marvel like 2 years ago, but then last year because of my health, and I kind of drop out. So I just registered to the this year a couple days ago.
Oh,
yeah.
That's exciting. I was going to ask, so we've had some new features since this summer. How many of you have been playing around with the group play or the auto advance mode or the looping? And you have with success?
I have a couple classes that are crazy in love with group play. That's all they want to do.
Really?
And yesterday we had more fun with it, and they want to take charge. After I do my thing, then they all want to turn to be in charge. It is so cool. It is really, really cool because it keeps it in a classroom with a bunch of little kids, it keeps order.
That's true. Keeps everybody together.
It keeps them engaged, and I can easily see who needs help.
How do you have to do that for the group playing? What do you do to group play? How do you connect each other? Or
have you done group play, Tabea?
No, I haven't. I missed this meeting when you explained that.
Well, should we do a quick little group play so you can experience it?
Okay.
Do you want to host it, Anne?
Oh, okay. Oh no, I can't. I'm not. This computer is not hooked up. Is not hooked up to MIDI.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
I need to be connected to the MIDI, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I am. Yeah. It's no problem.
Yeah, it'll work. Anybody else want to host? If not, I can host, but just checking to see if somebody would like to host. Mike, did you want practice hosting?
Yes. I'm sorry. Okay. Trying to get my act together here.
Oh.
You know what? I could host from my iPad. I just realized that.
If you'd like, sure. Because group play, Tabea, make sure on your Piano Marvel that you have gone into preferences and that you click on the button that says group play under preferences and make sure it's toggled on where it says show group play.
Preferences. Okay, preferences.
Preferences, click on the button group play and make sure it's toggled on. It will turn green when it's toggled on.
There is no, is that in performance option? No, count off, right feature.
Okay, I have put the code. I put the code in the chat. If you want to join.
Thank you. Okay, so in
I don't-
preferences, Tabea, do you have
Yeah.
music cursor, music scrolling,
Yes.
guide feature, and group
Note,
play?
hinting, music scrolling, guide feature, count off, performance options.
Performance options. What is that? If you click on
And
performance options.
that's that's dynamic tempo.
Oh, um, Group
This
play
is an
does not
iPad.
show up when you're in preferences.
No,
Is your Piano Marvel like up to date? Because it's been there for several months, group play, and you have it on your iPad, right? The group play?
yes,
Yeah, I
it's an
can see it.
iPad.
Yeah, I have it on my iPad. I've already logged in. I've got something ready to go here.
You might need to update your Piano Marvel.
How do I do that?
How does
Did she go to preferences and enable it?
well, she went to preferences and it didn't show
It
group
doesn't
play.
show up.
It says music cursor, music scrolling, guide feature, and performance.
Can
Let's
you
see
see that? That's how it looks.
Yes. Interesting.
Where is the code?
It's under
It's in the chat. The code is in the chat.
How
The
do
code
they
is
update that?
RFA7.
yeah, RFA7.
I'll see you
Um,
as soon as you log in. I'll see you.
how does Tabea like refresh her, update her? Does she uninstall Piano Marvel on her iPad, reinstall it, and it will update? Is that how you do it on iPad? I don't have an iPad.
You go to preferences and you just go to group play. Is that what you're talking about?
It does. She doesn't
No,
have
it's
group
not
play
there.
showing up, so I'm wondering if she
I
needs to
found-
update.
It's
I found
under
the
it's
update.
under the name. It's under your account name.
I found it in this Macintosh triangle where it's like the Play Store of Macintosh. I don't know how it's called.
Okay.
So I'm
I
updating.
asked what the
Okay,
what is the
good. Yeah,
code
when
called?
you're
I've got Evelyn. Evelyn's in.
What is
okay,
the code again? I'm sorry.
it's in the chat. It's RF. Let me look it up again here. A7, RFA7. And Hannah, have you tried group play? I know you don't have a piano right now to
Yeah,
try it. Oh, you have.
Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
You can kind of watch and see how this works.
Yeah, I know the group play now. Okay, now it's there.
I'm going to
It works.
pin Anne's screen so you can kind of see what's happening when she's doing group play.
But that's the screen I'm showing you is not. It's my not connected screen. I've got two screens open here.
Oh, okay. I'll share my screen then.
All right. Yeah.
I have put the group play is now on, but how do I connect with you?
Okay, so
Actually,
group play is toggled on. Okay, so on the
Yeah.
side of your screen, you're going to have two orange people, these two little orange people here. Click on those and it will open a side panel that says group
okay.
play.
And I put the code there.
Yes, I need to do my own RFA7.
What's the code?
I think it's
RA7.
RF.
RFA7. Okay.
And I can see we have Anne, myself, Evelyn, Mike in there.
Yeah, and actually both of mine showed up. Even my one that's not hooked up
Yeah.
to it, it still shows up. Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it probably won't
I'm
give you a
here.
score, but it will say you're connected.
Yeah.
Okay, Tabea's
Okay.
in.
Are you guys ready?
So everybody
All
will
logged in?
need to, yes, but let's everybody mute or else we're going to hear a delay because of Zoom. So go ahead and mute. And what's going to happen, Tabea, Anne is going to push either practice or play, and it's going to start everybody else's. And so she's in control. Anne has complete control. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and mute. Anne, it's all you. And then it shows everybody's scores. Evelyn crushed that one. Got 100. So, and then you can choose to show scores or not choose to show scores. That top average scores, when you're in a group, it's kind of fun to see if you can raise the average each time a little bit. And can you like choose a different section of music or do a faster speed, change it in some way, go to practice mode, whatever you want to do. Did anybody see that coming? I didn't know she was going to go faster. Oh, you're muted, Mike. Go ahead and unmute.
I quit. I'm terrible at this.
You quit?
Oh my God. And I'm like, I can't, never mind.
Okay, this is for people who
But I do not hear anybody else. Is that correct? It's just like playing on your own?
It is online. When you're in person, you'll hear everyone. The only problem with online is if we all unmute, then there's the delay due to the internet.
Okay.
In person, there's no delay, and you play perfectly in sync with everybody else.
So you cannot use it for playing four hands together online. That's not working really, or is it?
Well, okay, yes and no. So they are working on having that be a thing where you can do duets through this. But currently, if you do that, like one person could play the top and the other person could play the bottom two hands, but it's going to mark it 50% correct for each one because it's not set up to have like two different pieces sync exactly together.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
But at least you get to play together, you know.
Yeah. I've been using it for duets. You definitely can do that. You just don't have, you just ignore the score. You just are playing together. But Anne, how have you been using it in your studio? Like when the kids choose, do you just tell them stay within a certain level, or you say whatever you want, go ahead and play it?
So I use it first to teach the new curriculum, you know, the new piece of repertoire, just to measure 2 at a time to make sure they all actually do it, and I don't have to be running from thing to thing. And after I know they've got that down, then we kind of open it to freestyle.
Yeah, that's what
by popular demand.
I've been starting each group session with a group play. And it's actually a sight reading, and I have everybody go in and I break it up just like you're doing, Anne, and we learn a piece really quick, something that's not too hard for them. And that just gets everybody on the same page working together.
And they like seeing the scores.
Yeah.
Especially they laugh when everybody gets like 10%.
See, Mike, they laugh. That's
funny.
You're muted, Mike. You're muted, Mike.
You know, yeah, it's a good thing.
Let me see if I can.
And I have one class, one group. I can't do it with. They are all something on their devices are not working. I mean, one group is just a mess. But I have a couple of classes that this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Has anybody been using or what were you trying to say, Mike, that we didn't hear?
Oh, I was just saying, I don't think that's funny. I'm terrible.
I think what the kids like is they like getting their own code and dishing out the code to everybody. The code is the big deal.
I think so. Were you saying something to Bea that I missed?
No, only thank you, because now I know why I didn't understand how it worked.
Yes. Now it works. It's much easier to just do it than explain it, because once you've experienced it, you're like, oh.
And I wasn't aware I have to update, because on Windows, you're like always forced to update.
Yeah, true.
So I was not used to go to the app and search for an update.
Yeah.
One thing I did discover, I used to let all the kids, I used to set up all the devices on my account and then log in as a student. You know, so it was on my account and logged in as a student. We found out we couldn't pull that off. I had to have each kid log in with their own password and username. So my computers are now set up with, we found out, for some reason that was not working for us.
Interesting.
On group play. It would not take 2 people on my account with student accounts.
You logged in as a student on your account and it didn't work properly?
That did not work for group play. And that's what I had been accustomed to doing the last couple of years. And so now every kid, I had to get in the passwords. Everything's on saved logins now. And they log in with their own password. Otherwise, we're not going to play around with this anymore. Yeah,
gotcha.
That was a rough learning experience.
Okay, that's interesting. I think I'll run that by the team and see if they've had reports of other people experiencing that same thing. Has anybody been using Auto Advance in their teaching?
Yeah.
No? Yes, you have, Anne?
My kids know that. My kids all know Auto Advance, and they know the looping, and they know how to do that at home for themselves. You know.
What is that?
So the Auto Advance is essentially this little looping tool here. If you click on it till it turns orange.
I use it all the time.
I can't do it when I'm in Thank you, Anne. I can't do it when I'm in a session,
Sure.
so.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Oh, you
It
do
says
use
auto
it?
advance on. Looping is blue, auto advance is orange.
Do
If you go-
you,
It's not the same. What is the difference between looping and audio advance?
Looping repeats the same thing over and
Yeah.
over again. Auto advance, when you get a correct score, moves you to the next thing in the learning.
100%? Yeah,
Okay.
it will. And I think it just only works in the learning path.
Right.
So when you get 100%, we'll
Um,
move you to the next star in practice mode and then in play mode, and then the next star in practice mode and play mode.
I have to say we got very lazy. We are not using the paths anymore since the new feature that you can split up and you can play only
The right
one
hand, the
or
left
the
hand.
other. So we do that really by on demand.
Yeah.
So we play the piece, and if there is a piece we are not playing correctly, we only repeat that path, and then so yeah, stop
great.
using it.
Could we please clear the screen and demonstrate what you're talking about?
Sure. When you say clear the screen, what do you mean?
We've got this, the screen has what we've been working on. Can we clear the screen and bring up something and talk about this?
Sure. Let's go ahead and.
In other words, you want to get out of group play. Is that the thing?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
What
yes.
If we're not going to do that,
Yeah,
let's
you
get
have to-
out of
You have
it.
to say leave session. All right. I can close down the session too, but
I
you
think
can leave
the I think the
at any
session
time.
has been closed down actually.
Okay.
So if you can see my screen that I'm sharing, I'm going to go ahead. That's a great idea, Evelyn. I'm going to go ahead.
I just ended the session now. Okay.
Thanks,
Now you
Anne.
can do whatever you want. Yeah. But Evelyn, you could have left it any time.
Yeah, just if you want to leave the session, it will say leave on a button in this panel at the bottom of the session. So
I
you don't feel locked
understand
in.
that, but as a group, we got into a different discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. We're moving on
So-
to this auto advance here. So
One question about the audio advance. I'm it's just coming up to me. I could use that in a specific way. Can I use it when I have three pieces, which make up actually one? You know, if we have very long pieces, sometimes it's easier on piano marble to split them in three parts, like a concert of Beethoven or something like that. Would it advance from one song to the next one automatically?
no, it only works
No.
within learn mode. It only works within these stars here. It won't
Okay.
advance to the next piece. It will only advance to the next star.
Okay.
So say, for example, we came here and we hit this first star, and we're already in auto advance because it's orange. Because then we go to our learn mode, we click on this first star, and what you're supposed to do is going to be orange. So it says learn notes. So I'm going to click practice. And if I get 100%.
So Cami, are you planning to share your screen? Nobody can see your screen.
Nobody can see my screen.
I'm seeing your screen.
Yeah,
Oh, you could see my screen? I was sharing it. Let's see.
There you
here.
go. Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
No. Now I see wonderful landscape.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I haven't pulled up. Thank you. That's my desktop. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. Let's see. Is my Piano Marvel going without me having it go? I think it is.
Now I see your Piano Marvel, but
There we go.
like
Is that,
I see
am
the
I hearing mine
whole
or am I
screen.
hearing? Just a second. Hold on. Something's happening.
Go.
Hold on. Something's going on. We got that. We got that. We got that. Because my Piano Marvel is going over and over and over again, which nobody needs to listen to. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come in here, share my screen, and we're going to go into a piece of music here. So I'll just go into one in the challenge because they're fun. And let's say we're learning Silent Night. We can go into learn. Oh, it's orange. We made sure this was orange. Go into learn. go to that first star or whichever star you want to start with. And you're going to start where it's orange. It says learn notes. So we're going to hit practice and it's going to go. Now this is just notes, not rhythm. If I got 100, it automatically moves me to play. I don't have to do anything.
Set.
Okay.
Go.
And we're in this slow one.
And if you don't get 80% or how much, then it will not continue.
That's right. It will repeat. It will
Yeah.
loop until you get
That's-
100%.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy using this with my students. And because hopefully I got 100% there, it's actually going to move me to the next star because I did practice and play on that star, and now it's going to move and it says perfect it. So now it's moving automatically to practice, you can see. And if I did it too slow, it's going to tell me to do it again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it too slow, but it's hard.
Yes, because you have to be within the time to get your 100% right.
I'm just going to do it within the time. Yeah, and then it moves you to notes and rhythms, and then this time it's going to
Set.
be a faster speed.
Go.
But if I'm not getting 100%, it's just going to loop till I get 100%. It's only moving forward because I'm getting 100%. Oh, I just realized I don't have my original sound on. I'm sorry.
What
you
we
guys.
cannot do is control dynamics, right?
You can control, well, when you say control dynamics, what do you mean?
Piano and forte.
No, I mean, you're saying we can't tell Piano Marvel to be louder, or you say not
Oh yes,
assessing
Piano
the-
Marvel does, but it will not assess it.
Yes, it does not assess musicality elements, pedaling, the dynamics, articulations, stuff like that. Only notes and rhythms that it will assess.
Which is not bad.
It's the part that I love my students coming to their lessons knowing the notes and rhythms, because then we can get into the meat of the matter of making it musical. So I like that. So yeah, that's how Auto Advance works. And it has been through some iterations, and I like it way better now how it is than it was originally. So yeah, I just was wondering if people have been playing around with this with their students. I typically do this with students, particularly who are prone to skipping forward before they actually have it down. And it just kind of forces them to work on it until they get it before moving on. So I wish I could do it in group play. We can't do it in group play yet, but that would be a nice feature. In group play, we just... this particular feature is not available in group play. Just so everyone knows, Android is in beta. So it is very close to production for those of you who have, any kind of Android tablet, Android phone, stuff like that.
I signed up to be a beta tester, but my Android is too old. It will not function.
Oh.
We've tried it a number of times, so it's 8 years old.
Okay, isn't that crazy that 8 years old is old for
Yeah,
technology?
awful. Right.
So it's like
not
8 years goes in a flash, and then I swear it's just so we'll spend more money. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else that's coming up in Piano Marvel to pass on. Michelle, of course, will be back with us next month. I miss her so much. I am really looking forward to having her back. And she'll have that sweet little one with her as well. Does anyone have any questions that you want to bring to the meeting? No? Tabea, we're so glad that your health is improving enough that you could be with us.
Thank you.
Been so ill. I hope most of you are avoiding all the sickness this season. I'm sick right now.
Oh.
Yes, Anne?
So I'm going to share one thing about how I do group play with my kids.
Sure. Yeah.
I actually use my iPhone. And so because that way I am free to walk around the room and watch what they're doing.
Yeah.
Whereas if I were sitting at a keyboard, sitting at a desk with, I wouldn't be able to see what they're doing, but that's the best use I have for my iPhone is to do group play from it.
Nice. Okay, I haven't tried that.
It's really easy. It's just beautiful. Of course, I don't play. I just use it for the control.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful.
How does that work? I'm sorry. What do you mean? How do you use?
I log into Piano Marvel on my iPhone. I enable group play from my iPhone.
Okay.
The other kids are all on their iPads or Chromebooks or whatever they have. But I've got a variation of things, and I control what's going to be played from the iPhone while I'm walking around the room.
Sounds like an evil science fiction movie.
Piano teacher style.
So I control other computers,
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I think that's all we have for today, if nobody has any questions. And Hannah, we're glad that you were able to join us. And it's so nice to see everybody. I feel like 2 months is too long.
Too long. I missed everybody.
So I'm glad everybody was able to connect. Yeah, Mike?
Can I speak to you after class?
Sure. Yeah, I'll stay on.
So this meeting happen once a month?
Yes, it does. We are talking about doing it more often, but we haven't had a chance to put all of that together. There have been requests to have it more often, so we definitely want to move in that direction. Yes,
What's the challenge? What's the January challenge?
It is sight reading, I believe. Sight reading challenge.
How does that work?
I think it's how many minutes you're in the Sasser, I want to say. I think. I'll have to confirm that, but I believe so.
Oh, I made a notebook now on Amazon for Piano Marvel teachers. Well, for the students. I'm testing it out. So we will do probably some corrections to it. And when it's really good, I will let you know.
Let us know. Very cool.
Yeah, it's for each lesson. You just put your date, what you want to achieve in the next lesson. And then you can give the scores and everything that Piano Marvel is not assessing, you can put it there.
Oh, very cool. Okay, that's awesome.
I'm sure Anne has something better anyway.
We have some really excellent teachers. You guys do great things. Always inspiring all of us.
No, I appreciate any help I can get.
We all do, definitely. Well, Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope December is
Christmas.
great. And we will see you 1st of January. I will stay on for Mike. I'll go ahead and stop this recording.